Hello everyone. So in this video, I wanted to talk about managing your announcements. Now, just because I'm making this video, it doesn't really mean that I follow it strictly, but it is something that I thought I'll probably share. Now, when it comes to announcements, of course, in Jira, we all know about the announcement banner that you can have on top, and I think you should definitely use it if you are on Confluence, especially on Jira, not Jira, but Confluence data center. You also have the option to add the banner. Basically, you need to go to the custom HTML and then you can add a banner. Now, the thing is, these banners are great and you should use it, but the problem is that not everyone who is not everyone is logged into Jira or Confluence all the time, right? So basically, there should be a way to notify people. Now, of course, so in this video, I'm going to talk about different things that you can possibly do. For example, if you have a planned outage, maybe you want to upgrade Jira, maybe for some reason you want to do something where there will be a Jira outage. Of course, these days we have Jira Data Center where usually, not always, but usually you will have at least 2 nodes so that you can do an upgrade and there won't be a downtime. But if in case you need to do an outage is of course one example, but there might be something that you want to announce, right, to your end users. And maybe you want to do an upgrade, but you want to, of course, people to know that, yeah, there will be an upgrade. So the thing is that if you're doing something where you think you need to involve users, of course, announcement banner is one obvious place where you should mention it, write it, and then of course, change it from time to time. And also in the announcement banner, you should ideally have like a link to your support channels, right? Now the thing is that if a user is not logged in, or if they are not supposed to log into Jira or Confluence, then they will miss those important updates. And that is why you should also always consider sending an email. Now, when you send an email, of course, you need to send an email to at least the stakeholders that you think are important, and let them further distribute your message to their teams, because usually these stakeholders will have some distribution list, or maybe they have a Teams channel or Slack channel, or maybe they know few people who should know about any upcoming change or outage. So let them manage it. So basically delegate this to them, but have their email addresses somewhere handy. So we talked about announcement banner, we talked about sending an email to stakeholders. You can also do few other things like have a message posted on Teams or Slack or whatever tool you're using. It is usually Teams or Slack. So have like this message posted there. Now, irrespective of how you post these things, maybe you want to send an email or update Slack channel or maybe the banner, you should always have a link, a time-stamped link to these updates stored somewhere. Usually it is Confluence if you're using Confluence. So basically, if you're using Confluence, and I'm talking about Jira team, you should have like a space where you can call it Jira/Confluence team space, and on that particular space, create a page like announcements, and under that page, keep a list of all the announcements that you have done in the past, and then you can also keep a track of all the upcoming announcements, or basically the upcoming recent announcement. For example, if Jira is down or going to be down next weekend, then create this page and make sure wherever you are posting your announcements, like the banner or email, have a link to that particular page, a timestamped link. And this will be crucial because if you have pasted the banner, like if you have updated the Jira conference banner, if you have sent them an email, if you have sent them a Teams message or like somewhere on a channel or a Slack message somewhere on a channel, then basically you're trying to save yourself from a situation where things can go wrong. Because let us say Jira is down on a weekend and people are complaining why Jira is down. So you can tell them that yes, we updated the Slack channel, Teams channel. We also sent an email to the stakeholders. We also had this banner on top, and on top of it, you have a record of that particular conference page where you can show them, yes, we did post this here. So basically, don't really rely on just one channel. And of course, I'm talking about the most common ways of letting your users know, right? Like I'm talking about the banner, email, Slack, Teams, but and of course, conference page, and possibly if you have like other central locations where people always, for example, maybe your intranet, maybe some place where people go. Usually in big companies, corporates, there is some kind of intranet, some social, like internal social intranet site. So also, let them know. And along with that, you may have in your organization a communication team. So ask them to send a communication. So basically, don't rely on just one channel, and never rely just only on your announcement banner, because people can tell you later on, they can complain that yes, we don't really log into Jira every day, but we should have known about this upcoming outage. So when you have like multiple channels, and when you have when you made sure that you have updated those channels, then you're basically in a way saving yourself. But at the same time, I think it is probably a good idea to communicate as much as you can. And to be honest, usually people who manage Jira instances, they are technical people, or they should be technical people, but they don't really are great in communication, and that is something that we need to, I think, improve. For example, if I talk about myself, I'm not although I make videos on YouTube, but if you meet me in real life, I'm a bit shy. I'll probably run away, and I'll probably I mean, if we are in a room or maybe some event, I'll try to like hide somewhere in a corner, because of course that is how I am. But I know it is not really great, because if you're doing something, like if you're in a role where you need to talk to people, then you need to open up and you need to like communicate. So as a Jira admin, please try to communicate and use these different channels. So yeah, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know a short video, but yeah, I mean, not a short video. It has been 8 minutes, but yeah, I thought I'll probably talk about these things. So yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.